Welcome to another show of Comicfinds. I am your host, Chuck Chuckser, and for the love of comics, this show is all about finding comics in the wild, in 3 comic book stores that I have been blessed to have near me. A vintage toy store also sells comics, and amongst other things that I'm able to find just interesting comics to read. But, as my show grows, I also do cards. Marvel, DC, whatever I could find in this vintage toy store just to show and display. Recently, we've been trying to be as consistent as possible and toss out videos every Tuesday before the comic books come out on Wednesday. And I've been lucky at most points. And I do. And for this episode, again, I will be showing you the 3 that I picked for this week. That's supposed to be coming out Wednesday. And I'll give you my opinion. Again, everybody's got opinions. I understand. I'm just going to give you my best opinion. And obviously I didn't pick out the main ones that you're going to pick regardless. I'm going to go for the ones that you might not want to pick or you're not sure of. Like Deadpool and Wolverine came out. Blood Ties 1 just came out. You're going to get that. There's nothing stopping you. If you're a comic maniac like myself, you're going to get it. All right, for my first pick, which I kind of like it myself, it was called Space Ghost. From the very beginning of opening up this comic book, amazing. A lot of stuff was going on. I got a little scared at first. I thought it was a little bit too much, but then I realized it wasn't. Okay, it was just that good. The storyline, if you never saw Space Ghost on like Cartoon Network or Adult Swim, it's a really good show, but I never knew how it started. This is a very good turning point. It looks like I am definitely going to get number 2. I'm excited to get number 2 already. Jan and Jace and Bleep, the little monkey, Space Ghost himself. These characters are going to become more popular. And I guess they're basically trying to get it more popular to the newer generation. So many good shows that were on Adult Swim. Back in the days that people just wouldn't even look at. I mean, Hanna-Barbera stuff, Johnny Quest. These are like the Mighty Might Thor. These are the similar things to I want to say Space Ghost. This book, again, storyline, great. Caught on real good. It gave me an explanation of everything. Love the storyline. The drawings were perfectly put on. Again, excited for number 2 to come out. Okay, Space Ghost. If you weren't thinking about picking it up, pick it up. You have to pick it up. It's a great read, great storyline, great visual. And the next book that I got going on is called Robo Force. Similar to Transformers, or I want to say similar to GoBots. It's from Robo Force. It's a new comic book company. I'm excited. It is robots that were created by a female in an Earth that is with aliens, humans, robots, everybody and their mother. Every creation on this planet and other planets have come to Earth, and these robots were made to be a superhero force. But unfortunately, it doesn't turn out for them to be superheroes. They wind up being overlooked, and they're doing just odd end jobs, being plumbers, being drillers, working as bouncers, you name it, selling used condoms. Yeah, it's weird, but it is a good storyline. They already have toys for this on their Nestleverse. This comic is also starting to get Biker Mice from Mars. That was an old show. They have the rights to that. They're going to be doing storylines on that one. They're also going to be doing Septars, which is also like the little insects of like a kind of a He-Man version. But of insect forms, that was also an amazing cartoon back in the days. It's a possibility they might be relaunching Silverhawks. So they got a lot of good deals, and I would love to know how you could get all these old characters, because I would love to make my own story. Eventually, my own comic book, that'd be great. But Robot Force, for the most part, the storyline was a great. You start to see the backgrounds of these characters, the leader, Max 89, and you start to see all the other sidekicks that come along with it. A scared chopper. There's no all cars and all planes and two separate teams. Right now, it's just a mixture of robots that this one female Soria. I messed up the name, but read the book. It has up and coming more different genres coming up on there. Some old school 80s comics. This one was good. Very cute, very interesting. I say cute because it was a good storyline, and I could see this going somewhere. And this is gonna be it's gonna be fun. It's definitely a great read. The toy line that's coming with this, of course, I don't know how people do it. It's sold out already. Like the first action figure of the leader, it is sold out. Even the T-shirts, like people in the know, they just know. And I want to be in the know. Tell me how to get into the know. I mean, I'm just grabbing comic books on Tuesday before Wednesday, but people already buying toys before they even go. And this is all brand new to me. I'm gonna go back into the story again. The storyline, it's good. It's a good read. The drawings are good. Are they Autobots? Yeah, is it good character, like drawings of like Autobots? No, but they have their own little GoBot feel to it, Leader One type of stuff. And motorcycle. These are the things. It's got a GoBot feel to it, but this comic company looks like it's going in the right direction. I mean, at least for me, for the 80s, bringing back some Biker Mice from Mars, some Silverhawks, possibly, I mean, the possibilities are endless. Spectars, again, that was also a good series, a cartoon. But for this book, pick it up. It has most interesting stuff. It's telling you what they're doing with their little universe in their comic world. It is the #1. Read it. You're gonna love it. I guarantee you, you're gonna love it. It's a good story, and you can see that there's more to come. Okay, besides just the book itself, the entire universe that they're trying to create or recreate, I should say, because it's already been done. So I have GoBots. Got outbeat by Transformers. I still like GoBots. I like GoBots. But for this, my #2 book of pick of the week on a Tuesday is my #3 pick for Tuesday, that's coming out Wednesday, is Nick Fury. It is called Get Fury. Oof, I'm gonna tell you, this was an intense one. And spoiler alert, but I'm gonna tell you anyway, pick it up. Nick Fury goes back to his Vietnam CIA days. And Captain Frank Castle is actually in this one too. So it's an intertwining story of Frank Castle, Nick Fury, and it starts off with some kind of old Vietnam general, and he is just waiting to die, but he has no care in the world anymore. No food bothers him. Women doesn't affect him. The only thing he has left in his life is these two Americans, which is Frank Castle and Nick Fury. And he just finds his little connections. He's been through so many wars, the French War, the Japanese War, the American War. Like, he's gone through it all and nothing affects him. He's just waiting for death. But these two Americans that he's been keeping an eye on, even though he's been retired for many years now, and he's seen them through many wars or heard about them, any little story he finds, he gets excited. The story, straight out of Vietnam. The graphics, oof. I'm gonna tell you, This is some real good drawings. If you're an action person, if you're a Nick Fury person, if you're a Frank Castle person, for the love for the comics, you have to pick this one up. This one's a must. I'm telling you. Storyline was good. Drawings. I haven't even looked at the artist. I'm stuttering right now. Drawings were phenomenal. Storyline was great. Pick this one up. I'm gonna tell you right now. Do that. Here on Comicfinds, I will try to do my best to be consistent. I will try to pick up comics on Tuesdays before Wednesday, give you my best opinions. I'm only going to pick out 3 to 4. I'm not going to pick out the ones that you know you're going to go for. You're going for this week. I know you're going to go for the Blood Hunt #1. You're going to do certain things. Deathpool, Wolverine, whatever your pool pick is, whatever your listing is. Just the ones you're not sure of and you're not really sure of, you could always put back. Those are the ones I'm going for. I'm going for the stories. The ones that I'm normally going to pick up, I'm not going to talk about. I'm not going to tell you how good they are because we have an idea. But then it might be horrible too, and I might give you an opinion. But opinions are like anything else, all right? It's just an opinion. It's not the end all. But I am a reader, and I love reading comic books. And again, for the love of reading, go out there, read comic books. I hope to grow, and I hope to grow bigger with you guys. I'm gonna have better backgrounds. Right now, I am full-time working, and I'm gonna be doing this full-time in the next couple of months, and I hope it to be better. And I hope this channel grows, and I hope it grows with you. With that, I want to say thank you for following another episode of Comic Finds. Your host, Chuck Chuckster, and for the love of comics, pick up these 3. Please subscribe.